I've been looking for her for so long. This woman I was supposed to become, this version of me that felt real. And then one quiet evening, with nowhere to be and nothing to perform, I found her. She had been there the whole time, waiting, not impatiently, just waiting. I remember the girl who knew things before the world told her she was wrong, who had opinions before she learned that opinions made her difficult, who took up space naturally before someone taught her that her space was an inconvenience, who spoke without editing herself before the corrections accumulated into a silence she wore like it had always been hers. I remember her so clearly, and I spent so many years not understanding that she never actually left. She didn't leave, she just went quiet. She didn't disappear, she just went underground, waiting for the day I came back for her. She was always there, under everything they made me. She was always there, under every version I performed. She was always there, in the parts I thought I lost forever. She was always there, she was always. And coming home to her is the most important thing I have ever done. She was always there. I find her in the moments when I forget to perform, when I laugh without calculating how it sounds to someone else. I find her when I say no without a paragraph of justification, when I walk away from something without looking back for approval. I find her in my anger, which I used to bury immediately, in my desires, which I used to qualify before I'd even finished feeling them. She lives in my unedited reactions, in my inconvenient truths, in every part of me that refuses to be made smaller. She didn't leave, she just went quiet. She didn't disappear, she just went underground, waiting for the day I came back for her. She was always there, under everything that made me. She was always there, under every version I performed. She was always there, in the parts I thought I lost forever. She was always there, and coming home to her is the most important thing I have ever done. She was always there. I wanna apologize to her for all the times I silenced her to keep her room comfortable, for all the times I buried her to keep a relationship manageable, for all the times I told her she was too much when she was just exactly enough. All the years I searched outside for something only she could give me, when she was right here in the quiet and the stillness. I'm sorry it took so long, I'm sorry for the waiting, but I'm here now, and I'm not leaving again. She was always there, and now so am I. She was always there, under everything that made me. She was always there, under every version I performed. always me. I was always her. She was always there. Always there. There is something about the night that tells the truth. The day is full of performance, but the night just is. And in this particular night, something is shifting. Something that has been shifting for a long time is finally landing. I've been becoming in the in-between hours, in the spaces between who I was and who I'm arriving at. Not in the grand moments, not in the declarations, in the quiet private reckonings that happen when the city sleeps. In the way I've stopped reaching for my phone when the silence gets uncomfortable and started sitting with it instead. Everyone else needs, and the way my body has started feeling like mine again. Not a thing to be managed, but a home to be inhabited. Becoming isn't loud, it doesn't announce itself. It happens in the margins of an ordinary night. Midnight becoming, this is where the real work happens. Midnight becoming, in the dark, the woman I always knew was in here. She doesn't need an audience, she doesn't need applause. She just needs the night and the permission to arrive. Midnight becoming. There is something deeply sensual about this kind of transformation. Not in the physical sense, though that is part of it too. In the sense of being fully present in your own body, your own mind. In the sense of inhabiting yourself without apology or explanation. I am more comfortable in my skin than I have ever been. Not because it has changed, but because I have stopped fighting it. I move differently now, I speak differently now. Not because I perform differently, but because I mean it differently. Everything comes from somewhere real now. From the woman who has been building in the midnight hours for longer than anyone knows. It isn't loud, it doesn't announce itself. It happens in the margins of an ordinary night. Midnight becoming, this is where the real work happens. Midnight becoming, in the dark when no one sees. Oh, midnight becoming, the woman I always knew was in here. Midnight becoming, she doesn't need an audience, she doesn't need applause. She just needs the night and the permission to arrive. Midnight becoming. I wanna talk about the becoming that nobody sees. The hour you spent sitting with the hard truth instead of running from it, that's becoming. The moment you chose not to send the message that would have kept you small, that's becoming. The night you realized that the life you were living didn't fit anymore, and you let that be true, that's becoming. Every quiet choice to be more honest, more boundaried, more yourself. Every small act of refusing to perform, refusing to shrink, refusing to apologize for existing. That is midnight becoming. Nobody sees it, but you feel it every single day. Midnight becoming, this is where the real work happens. Midnight becoming, in the dark where no one sees. Midnight becoming. permission to arrive. Midnight be coming, she's arriving, she's here. Midnight be coming, arriving. In the midnight be coming. Already become. You know that feeling when you realize that the woman you were so desperate to become is just you. On a Tuesday morning, living your life. That feeling is everything. Used to rehearse conversations before she had them, editing herself preemptively for audiences who weren't even there. She used to walk into rooms already apologizing for her presence, already making herself manageable before anyone asked her to. She used to give her best hours to people who gave her their leftovers and call herself fortunate for the arrangement. She used to dream smaller than she wanted, because wanting too much seemed dangerous for a woman like her. That woman did the work. I won't pretend it wasn't hard, but look at her now. Look at her now. Look at what she built. In the years nobody was watching. Look at who she became when she finally stopped asking permission. Look at her now, walking into rooms like she belongs. Look at her now, saying what she means and meaning it. Look at her now, she didn't wait to be chosen, she chose herself. Look at her now, that woman she always knew she could be is just her on an ordinary day. Look at her now. She laughs louder now, without checking if it's appropriate. She disagrees out loud now, without softening it into nothing. She asks for what she wants now, without a 3-paragraph apology. She receives compliments now, without immediately deflecting. She rests now, without guilt. She plays now, without justification. She takes up a full amount of space, without a second thought. She is recognizably herself in every room she enters. Not a different version for different audiences, just her, the same her, the real her. Every single time, look at what she built. In the years nobody was watching. Look at who she became when she finally stopped asking permission. Look at her now, walking into rooms like she belongs. Look at her now, saying what she means and meaning it. Look at her now, she didn't wait to be chosen, she chose herself. Look at her now, that woman she always knew she could be is just her on an ordinary day. Look at her now. I want to say something to the woman who is still in the middle of it. The woman who can't yet see who she is becoming, who is doing the work in the dark without evidence. You look at her now, moment is coming. Not as a destination you arrive at once, but as 1,000 small arrivals. Every morning you wake up more yourself than yesterday. Every boundary you hold, every truth you tell, every time you choose you. That is your look at her now moment, happening in real time, not later, right now. And one day you'll look back at this exact season, at the woman doing the work without knowing how it ends, and you will say, look at her, look Look at what she was building when she couldn't even see it yet. Look at her now, walking into rooms like she belongs. Look at her now, saying what she means and meaning it. Look at her now, she didn't wait to be chosen, she chose herself. Look at her now, that woman she always knew she could be is just her. On an ordinary day, she's here. Look at her now. Look at her. She did it. Look at her now. She did it. Hey, look at her. Look at her now. She always knew. Look at her now. I used to walk into rooms pre-apologizing for being too much, too loud, too direct, too present. I have retired that particular habit permanently, effective immediately. I take up space now, full amount that belongs to me. I speak at my natural volume, which it turns out is just fine. I have opinions and I share them without dismantling them first. I disagree when I disagree without padding it into nothing. I want things and I say so. I have needs and I name them. I am not difficult, I am not too much. I am a fully formed human being, occupying my own life completely. Anyone who finds that inconvenient is dealing with their own limitations. Not mine, not anymore. I spent too many years being a smaller version of myself for the comfort of people who never once made themselves smaller for me. No apology for being exactly who I am. No apology for the space I need to breathe. No apology for my voice, my wants, my boundaries. No apology. I have retired that particular habit. It doesn't live here anymore. No apology. I don't apologize for my ambition, which I used to present sideways. I don't apologize for my anger, which I used to dress up as sadness. I don't apologize for leaving rooms that don't feel right. I don't apologize for my boundaries, which are not up for negotiation. I don't apologize for my success to people who are threatened by it. I don't apologize for my healing being inconvenient to those who prefer my wounds. I don't apologize for outgrowing what I was supposed to stay small inside. I don't apologize for becoming more myself with every passing year. This is not arrogance, this is just a woman who has decided that her existence requires no defense. I spent too many years being a smaller version of myself for the comfort of people who never once made themselves smaller for me. No apology for being exactly who I am. No apology for the space I need to breathe. No apology for my voice, my wants, my boundaries. No apology. I have retired that particular habit. It doesn't live here anymore. No apology. Let me be specific about what I am not apologizing for. I am not apologizing for knowing what I want. I'm not apologizing for asking for it clearly. I am not apologizing for walking away when it consistently isn't given. I am not apologizing for my sensitivity, which is not weakness, it is depth. I am not apologizing for my strength, which is not hardness, it is clarity. I'm not apologizing for the version of me that took years of work to build. I'm not apologizing for protecting her from anyone who doesn't value what she caused. I am not apologizing for any of it, not one single part of who I actually am. And if that makes some people uncomfortable, I genuinely, with my whole heart, wish them well. No apology for being exactly who I am. No apology for the space I need to breathe. No apology for my voice, my wants, my boundaries. No apology. I have retired that particular habit. It doesn't live here anymore. No apology, not today. Not ever again. No apology. No apology. Not one. Not ever again. This is who I am. No apology. There is a version of you that exists beyond time, that has always known exactly who you would become. She was never worried. She saw the whole path from the beginning, and she knew. When you were in the middle of the hard years, convinced you were falling apart, something in you knew that you were falling into place. When you couldn't see the pattern, when the losses felt random and cruel, something in you held the thread of what this was all becoming. When you doubted everything, including yourself, something underneath the doubt remained absolutely certain. That certainty was not naive, it was not denial, it was the deepest part of you already living in the outcome. She saw you when you couldn't see yourself. She held what you couldn't hold. She kept the vision alive when you let it go. She knew, she always knew who you would become. She knew every hard chapter was on purpose. She knew the woman on the other side was worth. She knew, and she kept the light on for you through every season, through every dark night. She knew. She knew when you chose to stay in something that was costing you, and she waited patiently for you to know it too. She knew when you were ready to ask for more, and she arranged the circumstances that made it unavoidable. She knew which people to bring and which ones to remove, and though the removals were painful, she knew why every single time. She is not separate from you, she is the most true part of you, the part that existed before the fear, the part that will remain after. And everything she knew is available to you right now in the stillness. If you listen, saw you when you couldn't see yourself. She held what you couldn't hold. She kept the vision alive when you let it go. She knew, she always knew who you would become. She knew every hard chapter was on purpose. She knew the woman on the other side was worth. She knew, and she kept the light on for you through every season, through every dark night. She knew. I want you to access her right now. Close everything down, all the noise, all the doubt, all the voices that told you who you were and weren't, and find that quiet place that has been there before. All of it, that knows things your mind doesn't, that is calm when your thoughts are not. That is her, that is you, the you not failing. You are arriving exactly on time, exactly as planned, exactly as she always knew you would. She knew, she always knew who you would become. She knew every hard chapter was on purpose. She knew the woman on the other side was worth it. And she kept the light on for you through every season, through every dark night. She knew, she always knew, she knows right now. She knew, she knew, she always knew, and now so do you, so do you. She knew. This is what it feels like to stop becoming and simply be. Not finished, not perfect, just finally fully here. I don't recognize the woman who used to rehearse her own personality before entering rooms, who edited her thoughts mid-sentence. I don't recognize the woman who measured her worth by how much she was needed, by how little she required. I look at her with compassion, I understand exactly why she was that way, but I can no longer find my way back to her. Not because I've forgotten, but because I've arrived somewhere that makes going back genuinely impossible. Not a performance, not a destination, just the woman in her life, completely present in her own story. Finally her, the woman I always had inside me. Finally her. No more rehearsing, no more hiding. Finally her. Not the version they wanted me to be. Finally her. Standing in the fullness of everything I am, everything I've earned. Finally her. Finally her means laughing first and thinking about how it sounds second, actually never thinking about how it sounds. Finally her means saying I need this without immediately offering to need less. Finally her means walking away from anything that requires me to be someone I've outgrown. Finally her means celebrating my own wins loudly without making them smaller for anyone's comfort. Finally her means loving the parts I used to try to fix, the intensity, the sensitivity, the absolute refusal to be average. Finally her means knowing that this is not the end of becoming, just the beginning of being. Not a performance, not a destination, just a woman in her life, completely present in her own story. Finally her, the woman I always had inside me. Finally her. No more rehearsing, no more hiding. Finally her. Not the version they wanted me to be. Finally her. Standing in the fullness of everything I am, everything I've earned. Finally her. I want to speak directly to her, to the woman who has been doing this work quietly and without recognition, who has been choosing herself in 1,000 small ways. Nobody gave you a ceremony, nobody handed you a certificate, nobody announced it when you finally arrived. But I see you. I see exactly what it took to become who you are right now, and it was everything. Every hard conversation, conversation, every boundary that cost you something, every time you chose your own peace over someone else's comfort, every night you sat with yourself instead of running, every morning you got up and tried again differently. That is not small, that is not ordinary, that is the most extraordinary thing a person can do. And you did it, you are doing it, you are her, you have always been finally and completely and beautifully. Finally her, the woman I always had inside me. Finally her, no more rehearsing, no more hiding. Finally her, not the version they wanted me to be. Finally her, standing in the fullness of everything I am, everything I've earned. Finally her, finally free, finally whole, finally her. Finally her, finally her. That's all it ever was. Just finally her, always her, finally.